Hi, welcome back. We are doing some more chemistry for your review for your exam. And this video we are going to be doing some of our elemental symbols, finding their protons, neutrons, electrons, their calculated mass number, and then writing their nuclear symbol. So I chose these lovely top two that we can do, and they're just kind of fill in the blanks, right? So if I start from here, I go, hey, I have nitrogen. So the next step will be, what is the elemental symbol for nitrogen? If you look down to this periodic table down here, we come over to group 7 right here, we're going to see, not group 7, sorry about that, group 5, we're going to see that nitrogen is right here. Lovely. So that's what we're going to be using to do this, and I see that the elemental symbol is N. Awesome. Next would be to find the number of protons. So for all this stuff, and I'm going to zoom in on nitrogen real quick, for all of these elements, our number of protons is going to be in the top left corner, at least on this periodic table. Sometimes it could be in the top right corner, but either way, look, our 7 is the number of protons for nitrogen. Again, if I look to oxygen, oxygen has 8, fluorine has 9, carbon has 6, right? So always look for those top little numbers, and they do go in order, going from left to right across the periodic table, and then coming back down over here, right? You come down, you go across, you come down and go across. Okay. So anyway, nitrogen has 7 protons. Lovely. In this example, nitrogen also has 7 neutrons, and they already give that to us, which is awesome, right? Fantastic. So then we come to the electrons, and we're going, hey, what the heck? How many electrons do we have? I don't know. Well, I will tell you that protons equal electrons. So we're going to have the same number of electrons as we do protons, at least on our uncharged elements. So in this case, we're also going to have 7 electrons, right? Awesome. So we're almost done here, but look, what's next? Mass number. So mass number is going to be protons plus neutrons, right? So all you have to do is add protons and neutrons together. So it's going to be 7 plus 7 equals 14. And that's our mass number. So next we just have to write our nuclear symbol, right? So I'm just going to start with my element, nitrogen. Next, I'm going to put my mass number at the top left-hand corner, 14. Below that goes our number of protons, 7. And there we have it, a lovely nuclear symbol. 10 out of 10, right? All right, so what about this next one here? This next one, I look and I say, hey, Fe. What is that? What is that? Well, if, and you won't have this on the test, but if you have a lovely periodic table like mine, and you come down, you're like, hey, what is Fe? Look at that. It's iron. It's iron. That's a really common metal that you should know if you ever take inorganic chemistry. I'd say 90% of it is dealing with iron in our bodies. Oops, I'm gonna make that into it. Okay, cool. So this is iron, and it tells us, right, that we have 26 protons, and we could have also figured that out by looking at the periodic table right here, 26. So we have 26. The next thing is, hey, how many neutrons do I have? Now to figure this out, since they don't give me my neutrons, I'm going to come over here and look at my mass number. So I know that if I take my mass number and I subtract my number of protons, it will give me my neutrons. So I'm going to go 56 minus 26, and that gives me 30. So I have 30 neutrons. Awesome. Next is electrons, right? And we already know, since this is an uncharged element, that we will have the same number of electrons as we do protons, which is 26. So the last step would be to put this all together in a proper nuclear symbol format. So I put in Fe, that is it, and then 56 up here for my lovely mass number, and then 26 down here for my protons. So, welcome. We love this. Oftentimes, at least in examples, they could end up giving you the nuclear symbol and then asking questions from there, right? So you should be able to do this in reverse and using these nuclear symbols, be able to figure out everything that is in the chart.